Well, good morning, Spurs fans. Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And look at this. The sun is rising on a day for victory. Victory for Tottenham Hotspur, the final score. Hoffenheim 2, not enough. Tottenham Hotspur 3, too many. I was going to do a watch along, but I woke up by the time I got the kickoff on. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes of the game had gone, so I missed Maddison's goal, but then I was up and at it for the rest of the game. Interesting game. First half, we were just tearing them apart. We were finding so many holes in Hoffenheim's just overall team, and we could have taken more chances, but we took enough. So that was pretty good. The atmosphere didn't seem, I don't know if it's just the feed I was watching, but the atmosphere didn't seem as intimidating as I thought it might be. And we were certainly well in control of it. And a couple of goals by Son Heung-min, who's the wanker now. Fine goals. First one was a deflection, second one was more of a sunny goal. But we didn't have it all our own way in the I'd say the last maybe 10 minutes of the first half. It really looked like we were just running out of a bit of petrol there. And the second half kind of started the same way. Hoffenheim were getting a lot of the ball. I didn't feel too worried though. Funny, I wasn't really that nervous about the game. Mikey Moore, when he came on, injected a bit of fizz. Look, our midfield, I thought of Maddison, Bentancur and Bergvall did very well tonight. Really created a lot of chances for Son, especially up front. Kulu had a great game. Kulu, I mean, he's an awkward player, isn't he? He just he stumbles and bumbles around, but he plays himself out of some tight corners a bit in the second half where he sort of pirouetted and dodged through two players. It was great. But it's funny, the penalty shout coming. I don't know how that was ever given a penalty in the first place. I don't care if Austin got his head or the ball first. That is whatever. That is never a penalty for me. Never a penalty. The goalkeeper was clearly going for the ball, just bumped into the player. So, but there you go. VAR was a bit of a farce there. I mean, it was seconds away from Hoffenheim taking the kick from the spot and it going in the back of the net and then having to play it back and it doesn't count or something weird like that. But sanity did prevail in the form of VAR and innovation I've always been a big fan of. And the penalty was ruled out just as he was about to kick it, but it was never a penalty. But Tottenham did come back into it when our press had sort of disappeared, our gas had disappeared, but then we got a bit back in the tank. Maybe it was Mikey Moore coming on the pitch, but it was just before Hoffenheim scored their first goal. I could see the Tottenham press was back. So even though Hoffenheim did get a goal on the counter-attack, I thought, no, we're starting to play again. And we did. We played ourselves well back into the game, and Son got his second goal. Just before he was substituted for Bill Shakespeare. I mean, the two goals we let in were a bit soft. The second one was really soft. I think Porro, man, a lot of goals we leak come through Porro's area of the pitch, which is a bit of a concern. But hey, look, he's playing a lot of minutes at the moment, as are a lot of the boys. So maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for that. But even with Hoffenheim scoring that second goal, I wasn't worried, man. I wasn't worried. I didn't have the feeling that we were going to let this one slip away. Maybe I did a little bit when it got to extra time, 5 minutes added on, and I was beginning to get a little bit nervous there. But overall, it was a good performance by Tottenham. Good performance. You could see the state we're in. Our third sort of substitution was Olasasi. So we're bringing schoolboys on. That's how threadbare we were. So that was a tough win away on the road for Tottenham. Showed a bit of fight. Didn't have it all our own way, but instead of just when Hoffenheim looked like they were going to get back into the game. Instead of just being overrun by them, we played ourselves back into it and we brought our intensity back. Bergvall also seemed to find an extra inch in his running in the second half. Mikey Moore troubled them. Good performance. Now that puts us well up in the Europa League. Now you could almost say that we're safe to miss the playoffs and just go straight into the knockouts, which is fantastic. You know, it keeps our season alive. We're still in a shout for 3 cups this year. League form's naff, but hey, you can't. Well, you can have it all your own way if you really want. But so far, the season could be a real weird one, couldn't it? Because there are chances. You know, we're in, like so, being in the cups. I mean, what if we win 3 cups? What if we win 3 cups? I finish 17th in the league. That'd be right. I couldn't be happier actually. I think Tottenham played a pretty smart game today. Pretty smart game, and it showed that. Look, Richarlison, I thought, made a bit of a difference in that first half as well. He gave us a bit of strength, a bit of character or something. Look, not everything he did was perfect, but I think better than Timo would have done up there. That's for sure. So look, I was worried about this game before it started today because things ain't going well for us at the moment. With injuries and maybe confidence and pressure from certain quarters of the fan base, which I get. When results are the way we've had them, you're going to get people disgruntled. But hopefully this will put a bit of a smile back on people's faces. A win on the road away in Europe. That's pretty good, man. We've got 1 game left in Europa now, so that's we're playing Elfsborg. We're playing them at home now. Elfsborg were currently above before this week's games. We're above Hoffenheim, which I'm surprised at. So, in theory, it could be a harder game, but we're at home, and I'll have to have a look at the rest of the table. But certainly, when I looked at half time, I think we were up to like 4th or something like that. We're about 2 points clear of 8th, so a draw would be good enough. Even a loss, I don't want to lose games, but a loss, we're probably through as well. So, well done the boys, well done Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, by far the greatest team the Galaxy's ever seen. I'm gonna probably I might do a bit of a live stream now. We'll see how we go. But good game. I enjoyed that. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed to get a W back on the board, and hopefully advancing towards European glory. Till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Come on, you Spurs.